And we're back with Punch Club, where I am very happy that this game has a autosave feature because my computer crashed a second ago, and I was pretty sure I had just lost a good deal of time in this game. And to be honest, I don't think this game is engaging enough, especially the beginning, that I would even replay it. I think I would just play something else. But I've got to beat it now. I mean, I've committed. And it seems it's opening up a little bit. There's a little bit of strategy, kind of. I'm going to destroy this guy. There's no question about it. But I think this game, I like it less the more I play it. Which is, you know, the opposite of what you want. That is the complete opposite of what you would want in a game. Come on. I just need one punch on this guy. Are you kidding me? Just punch him. Just punch him. Just punch him. What are you doing? Is it... I don't have enough energy. Come on. There we go. Finally. New skills. I thought I unlocked Way of the Bear. Didn't I? Why does it have a lock on it? Did that not save? I must have done that right before I stopped. So okay. Attack debates on brute force, high damage, moderate chance to... Oh. Okay. We've also got a ultimate fight. I lost the last one, didn't I? Or did I finally win? I'm having trouble remembering, and it's... I don't know. Got a lot of money. How am I doing on that league? Sign up for the next one. I am basically the same place. And now, next I'll go against Roy Jackson, who... Didn't I... What... Did I lose? I think I had lost just a tiny bit of stuff there. Like that fight, I think I had already done. I apologize, but had I done this already too? I'm not going to do that one because I'm already injured. Need to recover. Not much stronger than when I got recovered, or when I got hurt. So now I've got $100. I got... Well, have I sparred yet? I haven't. Okay. I guess get rid of that block and get an uppercut going, and also we want Slugger, and let's see if we can't knock this guy out. Probably not, but... Oh, wow. Combo. Is that how that works? If you have two attack things, it can go back... No, it just did cross punch at different times. I wonder how that works. Because maybe there's more depth to this game than I... Also, why am I playing this at one-time speed? What is this? Maybe there's more depth to this than I thought. I just doubt it. Or, honestly. Oh, I won. Got 3 things. Which still isn't enough, right? Yep. To the gym. Let's get that endurance up. Well, I guess strength and endurance for now, but... No, the strength isn't going to go much lower, I think. Well, no, I do need both. Let's get the endurance up first. I mean, stamina, whatever. It's the same thing. 2 words for the same thing. Oh, I thought... Oh. That sucks. I just lost that stamina. I think it can be tough, but I don't think it's quite as bad as some people were saying, unless it gets worse later. But it honestly doesn't seem too harsh. You know, I think they could have done a lot more with this game than they did. They could have made a really in-depth, simulation. for a boxer. They could like they could have had like chances to where you can, you know, try to lift more than last time, but there's a chance you might get injured, and then the injuries actually matter and last a long time. Or maybe you have to keep track of nutrition. You have the choice to take steroids, which is like a high risk, high reward sort of thing. You know, all this different stuff. When you buy junk food, maybe it can, you know, have adverse effects. You can get kicked out because you were caught doping. You can, all this stuff. There's so many things they could have done that are just kind of lacking from the game. And also, it kind of makes you wonder why they didn't make it so you could actually control the fight. Because, I mean, the reason you would think, and when you first opened the game, when I first opened the game, I didn't have a problem with it. I don't have any food. Gotta go buy food. I keep doing that. When I opened the game, I didn't have a problem with it because it seemed like, well, that means they just focused on the more strategy parts. Oh, thanks, man. You know, it just means like, oh, well, there'll be more to the strategy, like a RPG or something, or at least a good RPG. You know, maybe you can't control the combat, but that just means there's more you need to think about. There's a reason they focused on other things. With this game, it seems like almost like they didn't focus on other things. Like they just didn't have the combat because that would have been hard to do. But they didn't put much time into the strategy either, because I mean, what am I thinking about doing right now? It's just, well, right now, I mean, there's not even a choice. I just need to go home and eat. The only trade-off is I could have stayed in the gym and paid more money or whatever. But that's not even a trade-off because they've already told me the stats aren't as important as the skills, and the skills I can only get 3 a day other than fights, so... I mean, that's what makes a game fun, is decisions. I guess one decision I have, although I missed it. Never mind. I could have done the ultimate fight. It's kind of a risk-reward thing. Maybe I can win it, maybe I can't. You know, I could get injured if I don't win it. I could get injured even if I do win it, I think. And there's time management. You know, there's things going on, but there's just not enough. There's just not enough. Not enough decisions, not enough pros and cons to different skills and strategies and stuff. There's just needs to be more, I think. More depth. And honestly, this irks me. The fact that, right, I'm sleeping here. Why doesn't it just fade out? Why doesn't it just skip it? There's no... I get nothing out of that. You could have just as well skipped it. And I wouldn't care. Would you have cared? Would you have cared if you didn't see that right there? I don't. And unfortunately, it's kind of the same with the fights, which is bad. I mean, you should care about the fights. But I kind of know that, like, either I'm going to win this or I'm not. And nothing I can do now is going to influence it, right? I'm just going to click fight, and I'm going to fast forward. And I'm going to, you know, watch it, but I don't really care. You know, whatever. And, like, okay, right here. Right? It pauses the round as if I'm going to change my tactics. Change my skills. What would I change it to? I have my strongest attack. I could change it to a weaker attack. Or I could switch my block for another attack, but that doesn't actually seem to do anything more. I could switch my block for dodge, I guess, but it just doesn't make sense. I mean, why would I do any of that? This is just the best way to do it, it seems. So I'm just going to fight, and I'm going to wait. And maybe I'll win, maybe I won't. And look at that. I'm going to win. And that's fine. Don't get me wrong. That's, in and of itself, that's fine. Oh, is this guy again? What did he ask me? I don't know. Let's do it. Oh, nice guy. Okay. Roy is a... making me think he's not a good guy, you know what I mean? Like something's gonna happen. Anyway, what I was saying was it's not... I have nothing against that. Battles that, you know, are kind of decided before the battle starts. I mean, that can be interesting in and of itself. The problem is when there's not much that goes into the stuff that happens before the fight either. I mean, right now, I'm deciding, you know, like, which ability do I want? Do I want to get certain abilities so I can unlock later ones? But, oh, I'm getting clothesline. Never mind, I know. But it's like, it doesn't seem to affect it that much. They're not different enough that I think it actually matters at all. I guess let's fight in the league. I'll probably get injured, but if it's just my legs or something, who cares? Dodge is higher. Yeah. I might be losing to this guy. Now see, is there a reason to use boxing punch? I guess if I'm low in energy, there's a reason. Little bit going on there. Little bit of strategy. But not enough. Not enough. And you get this impression that, like, when I'm losing right here, I almost don't feel like it's my fault. And that's not good. I should feel like I made a mistake. I'm losing because I didn't, you know, I made the wrong choice. Something. I mean, yes, okay, I'm losing right now because... Oh, well, that's the thing. No, I wouldn't even say this is a wrong choice, right? Yes, I should have waited, I guess. I'm losing because I should have waited to train up more. But at the same time, that's not the same. How'd I get injured? Broken leg. So it doesn't matter. Okay. I mean, basically doesn't matter. Oh, Roy's house. What I was saying was, this... I don't know. I'm ragging on this game. It's okay, honestly, but... I don't know. It's... I'm hoping it goes somewhere further. I told my sister about you, how great you are. Oh, yeah? I don't believe a woman's not impressed with fighting. I can't believe that, man. She's just playing hard to get. Yeah, I'll say hello. That seems like a cool guy. Ha! Well, that's the line you gotta start out with every time is, how you doing? Oh, Adrian. Another joke there, I guess. Okay. Chill with Roy. Oh, just makes my happiness go up. My happiness is fine though, so stop. Go to the bar, ask about sister. Yeah, of course. She likes fly. Is this how this is gonna go? I'm gonna pick that flower right there. Is that how this goes? Well, I guess not. I gotta just pull one out of my pants, or... Roy told me you like flowers. Oh. What a fucking autist. What am I doing? Yeah, who cares? Oh, is this starting some sort of side quest? Flower searching side quest? It seems like. Really? That was enough to impress her? I found a flower in her own front yard? or her brother's front yard or whatever. You want to spar? Nice. Is this fixing it? I don't understand. I guess it is. Okay. Yeah, I'll fix your car, Roy. Yeah, but the strategy in this game, it's really... It's not enough. I don't know what more there is to say about it, other than they could have done a lot more with the idea, and they didn't. And that's about all there is to say. Although I'm sure I'll find something more to say shortly. I need more cash. But I need to eat first. And then do some pizza deliveries. I keep doing that. All right. Even, I'm actually surprised. This is one thing that really I expected to be in the game, and I'm really surprised it wasn't, is a simple rock, paper, scissors style combat system. And those can get, you know, repetitive, because every game uses them, and it's pretty basic stuff. I mean, honestly, it's kind of a cop-out, I guess. But it's kind of more of a cop-out not to have any sort of like counters or anything. Like, I don't have to... Here's a major point, actually. I don't need to change my strategy, so far at least, but I doubt I doubt this will change. I haven't had to change my strategy at all. If there's a guy who's... No, that's the thing. I can't even think of an example because there's not enough diversity in the ways you can play the game. I mean, there's 3 ways you can play the game. So if I fight someone who's fast, for example, and I'm strong, I fight someone who's fast, I can still just punch them in the face and beat them. If I find someone who has stamina, I just punch them in the face. Both of those, it might take longer. I might miss a lot with the fast guy. I might have to hit the stamina guy a lot, but it's the same. I don't have to, like, you know, switch to, like, oh, I need to switch to my kick because it's good against fast guys, or I need to be more defensive, or I need to this, that, and the other. And maybe, I don't think so, but maybe I'm being just too quick about judging this game, and all my problems will get more or less fixed. But, and this is a big but, that probably won't happen, and if it does, then I still have a major complaint with the game insofar as that it takes a while to get to that. Because I'm sure there's no sort of rock, paper, scissors combat thing, because they would have introduced that right at the start. Oh, what is going on? Keeps track of crimes recently. Oh. You know, I know that's part of the add-on expansion thing, but I'll hold that off, actually. That probably... Well, it's... Yeah, I'll wait a little bit, because those bikers beat me up at the beginning. I know this is part of the DLC stuff. Oh, can I not do anything else? Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. I know this is part of the DLC stuff, so it wasn't in the original game, but I much prefer just a boxing simulator. Not, you know, that was kind of one of the fun parts of this game. Is it's grounded. It's like, yeah, it's like real life. You go and you work out and you fight. You get better. You know, it's not as fleshed out as anything you would do in real life, and that's one of my complaints. But the superhero thing, I mean, the moment that popped up, you could probably hear me like, not a fan. Not a fan at all. Oh, this is something I don't like about games in general. I mean, not games in general. Most games don't do this, but there is just a right thing to do here. It is the correct decision to spar with this guy every day. There's no way around that. It's the best thing to do. That's fine in skill-based games. Like, you can be playing a shmup, and there's a right way to play the game. There's a path you could take to avoid the bullets, unless it's sort of random or whatever, but there's a way to play it that's better. There's no problem with that, because it takes skill. There's no skill in, you know, going to this guy, clicking sparring fight, and then, you know, there's no skill involved there. It's just, that's the right thing to do. Now, most strategy games, not most, but some strategy games still have that. There's still a correct thing to do. But there's, how would you say it? There's a process involved in finding that out.